I had some leftover ham slices in the fridge. I had to use them up. So what am I going to do? How about some ham soup and ham salad sandwiches? So let's work on the onions. So we need some onions chopped up for both. So there's for our soup. We'll put that aside, and a little bit left over for our ham salad. And here's the ham slices we have. We're going to chop that up into small pieces. That's going to work out to about 2 cups. Carrot is next. I got like regular size medium carrot, chopped up small. That's going to go in our soup. And of course potatoes are next. I've got 3 medium-ish potatoes, all nice and peeled. I don't normally peel them, but I did this time. It's kind of, one was a yellow one, the other 2 were white ones. Not that that really makes a difference. For the soup, we're going to put that in a pot to boil. While we're waiting for those to cook, in another pot, about 4 to 5 tablespoons of butter. And we're going to melt that down. Of course, it also helps when you turn the element on. And once we get the element on, you can see now it's going to melt down. And to that, we're going to add some flour. I've got about 4 good tablespoons full of flour, and that's going to thicken this butter up. Now the trick with the flour is you do it a little bit at a time. I'm going to throw a tablespoon-ish at a time, stir it in, mix it around. Now I've taken it off the element because the next step is milk, and I didn't want it boiling in order to put the milk in. So now that it's cooled a little bit, put a little bit of the milk in, get that all stirred up nice and quick, and just keep stirring a little bit at a time to incorporate the milk. And I think that's thickened it up quite nicely. Our potatoes are done. They've been boiling about 25 minutes or so, and I've drained most of the water out. And to that is going to go our roux mixture. And of course that's going to thicken up the potatoes just nicely. And we'll stir all that together. Now to this, we're going to add 2 cups of chicken broth. I'll give you more soup, and it'll thin it out a bit because it is a little thick. Little thick. I mean, if you like it that way, I guess you don't have to add as much chicken stock. I mean, you can make it as thick or as thin as you'd like. So I guess it's up to you on how much. I put 2 cups in. Next, trying to be fancy and do it one-handedly, is the carrots we chopped up. And of course the onions. We're going to put the lid on, let them cook for a few minutes. Now you can see it's thickened up a little more than it was. That's a good sign. That means everything's kind of melding together just properly. To that, the ham that we chopped up, that's about 1.5 cups. And here's where we're going to put our spices in, some pepper, and give it a stir. I didn't put any salt in because the ham's probably salty enough. And of course, when you're spooning it out into your bowls, you can put more salt and pepper on to taste. Now once we've given that a good stir, get everything all mushed together, I got thinking, I've got almost no stock left in that container. Listen, it's about 1/2 cup. We'll just throw that in. One less thing I got to put back in the fridge. We'll give it a nice stir, and it's fun to incorporate everything, and it smells so good at this point. And it's just about ready. But the last ingredient to make it nice and tasty, of course, is cheese. And why not cheese? I got about 1.5 cups of cheddar. Well, actually, it's both cheddar. One's orange cheddar and one's white cheddar. Just what I had in the fridge. And of course, my spoon fell into the pot, so now I've got to spend the time to attempt to get it out, covered in ham, soup, and cheese. And there we go, we finally got it. We'll give the cheese a nice little mix, incorporate it all. Put the lid on it, turn off the element, and we're good to go. Alright, while the soup's sitting there melding all together, time to make the ham salad. So we have a little bit of onions left, 3 hard-boiled eggs. We're going to chop that up into small bits. And of course, the ham that we still had left over from chopping it all up. I tried to chop it small knowing I was going to make the ham salad. So that's about 1 cup-ish. And of course the 3 hard-boiled eggs and our onions. Now we're just going to stir all these ingredients together before we put our wet ingredients in. This is about 1/3 to 1/2 cup of mayo. And 1.5 teaspoons of relish. And you got to have it, some Dijon mustard, about 2 teaspoons full. Should do it. Of course, this is all to your own preference. Maybe you like more mustard. Maybe you like more mayo. Maybe you like more relish. All up to you. We're also going to put some pepper and some salt in. Of course, the taste, that's about half to a full teaspoon of each. And mix her all up. Now, of course, we got to give it the taste test to make sure everything's okay. And I think it needs just a little more relish, so about another teaspoon should do. And I think we got us a nice ham salad for sandwiches, which is what we're going to do right now. And there you have it, ham soup and ham salad sandwiches. Yummy. Another great recipe, and I hope you're going to try it. If you do, leave me a comment below, and while you're at it, if you haven't subscribed, give me a subscribe, hit the bell, give me a thumbs up, all that fun kind of stuff. I sure appreciate it. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.